What's good, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Ella Dadzi here. So when you have this thoughts that your spouse or your girlfriend or your boyfriend isn't your friend on Facebook, or they are not following you on Twitter or on Instagram, so you're like, I can post whatever that I want to post because it isn't going to find its way towards them because they are not following me. I tell you, they really are. Maybe not with they even might be your friend on Facebook, or in the same group with you on a social media platform. Maybe not with the name that you are expecting them to be using, but then they are. So I found this post. I know it is a serious matter, but it is kind of funny to me. I found this post on Tell It All, and it was a husband posting his feelings, a husband posting what he's been going through or he is going through with his wife at home, what he is going through personally at home on Tell It All. But then here is the interesting part. It kind of found its way to the wife, because the wife replied the wife replied to the post that he did on Tell It All. Now let me read what the husband posted on Tell It All. He said, "Please keep me anonymous. I am married. I am a married man, and I have been married to my wife for a year now, but we had a baby before our wedding. I have been supportive to my wife since we had our child because I feel it's our responsibility to help my wife in household chores. I help in bathing, changing of diapers, and even feeding our baby at dawns because I don't want her to feel that I have left things on her. I do all things because she had our baby through CS, and I appreciate her for taking the risk for me as a husband. I don't want her to stress herself because of the CS, but my wife sees everything I do to be mandatory because she feels it's my responsibility to do that. She looks unconcerned when the room is untidy, and I have to clean the room because I don't like messy room. Her attitude changed towards me when I lost my job some months ago." So yes, this was what the husband posted on Tell It All, and the wife gave a reply. Well, I'm assuming that is the wife, because the person explained what the man gave her side of the story to what has been going through or what is going through in her house. Now she said, "Good afternoon, T.I.A. I want to believe this is my husband." I want to believe this is my husband here because he has talked about this recently. I'm here to know this what he thinks about me, especially about making people know I clothe him. I remember that incident very well. It just happened. We were in public and we saw clothes he really liked, and I wanted him to have it, so I bought it for him there. His family and friends definitely know I'm the one footing every bill and caring for the family because he's got no job. My intentions were good, and I'm sorry I made him feel bad. Dear T.I.A, my work is very demanding and tiring, and I expect him to help me with house chores since he does nothing. Mostly the baby is with me and do all the cooking. He only cleans when he feels like, and because of the few things he has cleaned, he's unhappy about it too. I do pray he gets a job soon, but until then, he should make himself useful at least. He should make himself useful at least. He should help with whatever he can. I'm too young, and this whole motherhood and wifey duties is taking a toll on me. Everything concerning money is on me, and I can't even get to buy new clothes and make my hair. Owing people here and there, and I'm not complaining, and it's all because I chose to be with him. I chose love over money, and now my love thinks I'm forcing him to help me take care of our house. Heaven knows I've tried, and I'm grateful to know this is what he thinks of me. It's well, he knows he knows pin to all my accounts and takes money as he wills. Yes, I'm not happy with the fact that I take charge of his responsibility, and he finds it difficult to and he finds it difficult to help too. So yes, this was the reply that the wife as I said, it isn't what they are going through isn't what's making me isn't what making me laugh, but then it's just that definitely the husband thought that my wife isn't going to know that I have shared this out there on social media. My wife isn't going to know that this is what I think, this is what I feel about the situation that we are facing in the house. He definitely didn't think that. Now, I'm wondering, aside maybe the wife, this is Tell It All is a group, so I'm thinking the wife is on the group. Either than that, maybe somebody, no, I doubt that somebody actually knows exactly what is happening in their house for the person to have seen this and then to have shown to the wife. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, the wife has replied him, and Majwa says, Mumi enu nyinaa ya brɛ Mumi enu nyinaa ya brɛ mu. So you decided to bring your marriage issues here when you could have settled it at home. Oh. This person says, marriage. So you guys think comments on T.I.A can solve this problem? Hello. Yeah, Chewa entry says you both need counseling, but definitely not on T.I.A. My whole thing is the wife finding out that this is what he thinks about her. I mean, I don't really like to talk. I don't know why I always say this, but then I end up saying something concerning marriage. I'm like, you guys are married. Okay, yeah, you have a family, you live in the same house or whatever. Why can you not communicate? Why can you not share your feelings, how you're feeling about the situation that you guys find yourselves in the marriage? Why can you not do that than for you to come and then post it on social media? I still I still see it to be funny because I'm like, the husband was the one who first posted their marriage, their marital, their situation on in a group on Facebook. I was like, BBC no Charlie, a man no matters out now. You the husband, and then thinking about it too, I'm like, maybe this whole situation that he finds himself with his wife at home, like he can't find anybody to share it with than to post it in a group, than to share it with people he doesn't know anything about, people he hasn't met before, in a group on social media, on Facebook. And this person says, both you and your husband are not serious, but you people think is this T.I.A where people are living fake lives on here and are probably in worse situations than yours, is where you people would get correct advices from. Hey, share, y'all better sit down and discuss the way forward and leave out this compound house in-laws. She said, T.I.A, that group na compound house, and then they're like sharing their whole story in the compound house. Yeah. So y'all better sit down and discuss the way forward and leave out this compound house in-laws. So now wait there. We will tell you what we can't and won't do. Ayo. Yeah. And then what I've realized ever since I've been on social media is that when it comes to marriage, I always see posts about people having difficulties in their marriages, and then I go like, I know that it isn't all rosy. Sometimes you're going to meet some thorns here and there in marriages. I'm not married, but then it is just life. That marriage is kind of like life. I mean, with our normal lives, with our everyday lives, and yet we are always in a good mood, or we are always getting what we want. Sometimes we just get to a wall. We are just blocked out. Yeah, so I'm thinking that it is kind of the same. So yeah, I'm like, I see people having issues with their marriage put on social media. put on social media. And I'm like, so people our you know they are happy in it now. Where are they? Yeah. The cock has replied. Yeah, I'm like, those who are happy in their marriages no, where are they? Because hardly do I see those people post stuff that, oh, I'm happy with my husband, I'm happy with my wife, those kind of things, on social media. So when we people who are not married yet, we the single people, when we see people posting these kinds of stuff about the difficulties, like always difficulties when it comes to like in their marriages on social media, then we are like, debut areno and one in yana and so much difficult. I mean, when you were single, no, you hardly encountered those kinds of difficulties, and being married and you're encountering them, so why not stay single? That is what I kind of get from all these people. And then I think that it isn't just me, like most single people on social media, and I don't know if it is just on social media. So yeah, I'm like, why do people always post that kind of stuff? I want to see people exhibiting their happy marriages on social media. And as I'm for they don't have time to post their marriage on social media. So yes, this is it, guys. Let me know what you think. I mean, should he have posted it? Should he have posted his situation with the marriage on social media? And then in a way, so I'm thinking, wait, so what if just coincidentally, like the man who posted that on social media isn't, and then the person who replied, they are two different people? What if the woman thinking that is the husband, not actually that isn't the husband? It's just that maybe by coincidence another couple are kind of facing the same thing, the same problem that she is also facing with her husband. What if that is so? Just say if it is that, yeah, and yeah, some about. So yes, guys, let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about this whole situation, and then I will see you guys some other time.